Absolutely fine, making sure he didn't bust the score there. So to take us all the way. Double five for a last leg decider. 2 5s. Does not give us 5-5, and Kevin Dukes can wrap this up.
Well, it's the sort of match that perhaps warrants a final leg, but it might not come to pass. Bullseye.
96. Rounds where you require 10.
Second opportunity on double five here for Shine. And he still can't find a way through. He's only got 1 dart remaining, and all 3 are outside the board. And that surely now should be that.
He has missed his last 8 darts at double, Francois Schweyen. 2 of them cost him legs. Those last few might as well. Double 4. And it has cost him the match because Kevin Dukes squeaks through. And Schweyen is inconsolable. He was so close to a maiden win on the European Tour. He led for most of the game. He had chances to close it out. He never could. And Kevin Dukes benefits to set up a second round meeting with Chris Dobey.
Saw some of the faces of the audience, and darts people tend to pull this face when someone's playing this well. They just twist away and say, ooh, this is rather good, isn't it? And we don't think Johnny Clayton's going to get another dart at a double.
423.
Took a chance with that because I thought that second dart was a bit loose, but Van Duijvenbode stepping in now, looking at double 16. 2 darts for the match and a place in the second round, and a passage into an encounter tomorrow with the number 4 seed Damon Heta. And on the evidence of that, I would say that the Aussie might just have 1 or 2 things to think about when he goes to bed tonight, because that was more like it from Durban.
Of the 2, Veenstra is the most experienced, but they have, on the whole, been doing things differently. Mike, the development to a product, chose to go the PDC route, whereas Richard was more of a BDO stalwart until the last couple of years, as we see Jerry once again. Speaking of fish, all you need is bull.
Mike De Decker reels it in his home country. There was no question he was going to go for it, was there? He has had so few bad darts, not even bad visits, Raymond van Barneveld.
Yeah, just hovering above the 110 mark at the moment as well. Duijvenbode may well end this match without throwing a dart at a double, and that will be some accolade that he won't want to go home with. Tops here for Barney for the match. 1 dart in hand.
36.
And the weight will carry on for a little while yet. Now then, Mike, is this your opportunity?
Mike, treble 19 for the double. The comeback is on!
60.
And it's off.
Raymond,
So Raymond van Barneveld, whose average was over 110 for the vast majority of this game, to win it 6-0.
No score.
Well, that average has taken a right hammering now from Barney. I've got to say it's down to a mere 104 after that one. Mike Duijvenbode, 0 from 1 on darts at a double. That's 0 from 2. That's further away.
19.
And that just about sums up his evening.
Raymond, you require 20.
Well, narrowing of the eyes from Raymond van Barneveld to get it done finally. He has not missed a dart at double all game pretty much until right at the end, when his average has come tumbling down by about 10 points, and it's gone from being one of the greatest displays you've ever seen from Barney on the Euro Tour to a game where we're not even sure when it's going to end.
Well, that's 7 missed darts at a double now for Barney, astonishingly. 5 from 6 becomes 5 from 13. Not much better from Mike Duijvenbode either, because he's now 0 from 6. Make that 0 from 7.
Raymond, you require
Goodness me.
20.
Anybody?
double 5. Raymond van Barneveld. And eventually, Barney wins it. It is an unbelievable display for 5 3/4 legs. And then he stumbled over the line. But Barney still sets up another all-Dutch encounter with the Dutch number 2, Danny Nuppert, in round 2 tomorrow.
The championship coming up, and this will feel extremely familiar in 2024. He is 2 darts away from getting his way into a little bit more security, and with more opportunities coming.
Tops then for Wade. It would be so fitting if he finished it on 10s.
36.
But not on this occasion.
You require 105.
Last chance saloon here for Cam Menzies. 45 away, 13 for double 16. 1 dart saloon here,
89.
and that could well be that for Cameron Menzies.
20.
The form horse may well fall at the final hurdle here. James Wade once again looking at double 10, and once again he's right in the top corner of the bed. And James Wade does indeed exact those revenges for those defeats earlier this season at the hands of Cameron Menzies. The PDC's most informed player falls at the first hurdle here at the Flanders. Just 58 in response, and Cullen may well be able to seize all over this. He may well be just able to pounce all over this.
And before that 140, what Joe did was really smart. Pressure moment, sharp, slow intake of breath, slow exhale,
60.
then execute.
56.
Now, he's only got one more thing to execute.
Well, he's missed one match start at double 18. He's missed another one, but he doesn't miss that one. And Joe Cullen secures his place in the second round at the expense of Callan Ridd's. First round disappointment once again for the Riots.
Oh, another in there. Oh, it's just the wrong side of the wire.
How many bullseyes has Dimitri got in his locker to try and keep this match alive? He might need 2 in a row. Great marker for another. 5s. Another chance for Gilding to bring the guillotine down on the number 1 Belgian.
Well, Dimitri, you have the time it takes for Andrew Gilding to revolve. Your time at the Flanders Darts Trophy might be over. And it is over. Andrew Gilding turns to offer his hand because the Belgian number 1 is bested on home soil. 101.4 average. It's Gilding's first ton-plus set of numbers on the Euro Tour for more.
I think it would. Triple 18. Let's see if this happens. Well, we'll never know. But Brendan Dolan will have the opportunity
50.
to win it in style. Mike DeDecker produced the big fish earlier. Can Dolan do likewise to wrap up victory in this one? No.
130.
A heck of a second prize, though, isn't it? 36 left for the match, unless Peter Wright takes out a fiddly 74. Not that fiddly now, double 16.
Just double checking, it was very close to the wire on both sides, actually. Just finding a way into the corner, and he finds a way into the double 16 bed as well. And we do go into a deciding leg, and there we see the camera zoom in on George Noble, who just loves a 6-5 special. Yeah, he's had these injections of pace, and then suddenly he's been totally sidetracked by some ropey finishing.
Peter Wright could wrap this up with 2 legs and 25 darts here, which is world-class stuff.
100. Did you require 98?
Well, let's see if he does. 98 away from a place in round 2 and a meeting with Martin Schindler. Gets the 54 to leave the 24. Double 12 takes a moment. Peter Wright, first match start in hand, and that is all he needs. For all his troubles that he's had over the course of this one, for all the labouring that he had to do, for all the missed opportunities, no problem whatsoever for Peter Wright in the final reckoning. He finishes things off with double 12 for a 12-dart finale, and Peter Wright, the champion in Hildesheim.